Bam! Hey everybody, I'm Taika Waititi and welcome to my memories. Oh my God, okay, The Simpsons. What's up, I'm Taika Waititi and welcome to Flashbacks. I'm going to give you one memory from everything I've ever worked on. Almost everything. Let's get started. What we do in the shadows. This movie was rejected by every studio that Jermaine and I pitched it to because we said it's going to cost $1 million, and every studio said, we don't even know how to make a movie for that low. They said, so who's in the movie? Who's going to be in it? And we said, well, there's going to be, we want to get Johnny. And they went, oh, Johnny, yeah, okay, Johnny, you mean Johnny? Johnny? And we went, no, our friend Johnny. He's a landscape artist. He does landscaping in Auckland.
I'm glad to hear that I'm cool.
No, that's not the point.
Coming right up. Okay. Thor Ragnarok, that really propelled me into the nerdosphere, if you will. I was living a really lovely, peaceful life, and as soon as I did this, well, boy, did the nerds come for me. They said, this guy's gonna ruin this, he's gonna ruin Thor. I was like, what, you mean, again? And they were like, he's gonna ruin this for everyone, Thor's so cool. And I said to them on Twitter, before I left Twitter, I said, you don't know what you want until I give it to you.
This doesn't make any sense.
Nah, nothing makes sense here, man.
Best Hitler since Hitler. So I've been described. It's one of the best compliments I've ever had.
Adolf? I don't think I can do this.
Was? Of course you can.
Hitler 2.0. More fun. Slightly more fun Hitler than the original Hitler. It's the movie that won me an Oscar. I've got an Oscar and a Grammy, by the way, guys. Guess what I got my Grammy for? Making a playlist for Jojo Rabbit. Oh boy. Speaking of angry nerds, Star Wars, Mandalorian. Okay, so this is what brought the nerds back. They were like, oh, okay, you get a pass on this one. So my favorite memory of this, right, is turning up to set and then getting to direct 75 stormtroopers. And that the little boy inside me, who I've kept locked away, he just tried to leap out and be, yeah, that's my dream come true. And I went, shut up, kid. And I locked him back and I pushed him back down. If you go near this child, I will have no choice but to kill you. Jesus Christ, you guys. Okay. Oh, wow. Radiradirah. You're really digging deep. I mean, like, I've done so many more things than that. That's me. So my favorite memory about the show, this was a sketch show, okay? So lots of ridiculous little sketches. And my resounding, everlasting memory of this show was playing this character. It was like a Captain Cook from the future. And all I remember is that I'd shaved and they put glue all over my face and they got someone else's hair shavings and they stuck them onto my face to make a beard.
Space sucks.
Yeah. Our flag means death. Wonderful show about pirates in which I became a gay icon overnight. And this is, I mean, if you love pirates and you hate heterosexuals, this is the show for you. And I had the best time of my life. I played Blackbeard, and me and Reese had a lot of romantic times on that set, off camera as well. And yeah, it was just like a fantastic couple of seasons of that show, and I was just very, very proud to do this. I think my most memorable memory is that beard, which drove me insane, and so the character's very grumpy, and that was not acting. I hated wearing that beard and that wig with a passion. It was definitely someone else's hair as well. So this is the second time I've worn, no, actually a few times now, I've worn other people's hair on my head, but listen, you know, that's our craft, isn't it? You know, if you want to reach the pinnacle of acting success, you have to wear other humans on your face. Oh my God. Okay, The Simpsons. I'm in The Simpsons, and now that really, I mean, what else is there to say about it? I play myself in The Simpsons, no acting required, and where's the character? Cut to the character. There it is, or there it is, or cut away to it.
Oh my God, is that Taika Waititi? I love everything you do. Your Thor movies, What We Do in the Shadows. Oh, and you're by far my favorite on-screen Hitler.
Take that, the late Bruno Gantz.
You know, I'd always dreamed of being on The Simpsons. I've loved The Simpsons ever since I was a kid, and I got to play The Simpsons, and I'm not on this poster. But I remember being excited, and then someone sent me, just last week, they sent me where's my phone? They sent me a picture of it from the TV, and I was like, what's that? And they went, you were on The Simpsons. And I was like, oh, damn, I was on The Simpsons, that's right. What We Do in the Shadows, TV show. Now it feels like we're in just like a vortex. It's just going to go round and around and around, isn't it? What We Do in the Shadows, the TV series. This went on for far too long, but you know, I'm proud of it. You know, I thought that the movie. When we were making the movie, I said, Jermaine, it feels like this is like a sort of 5-minute idea that we're stretching out into a movie. Next thing, we made 6 seasons of the same idea, and. My favourite memory was not having to put vampire teeth in and making other people do it. That was probably my favourite thing. And also, just these guys were possibly funnier than us.
Okay, now.
So why are we gathered on Statty Island?
Because one of our brothers has passed from this world, Baron Aphonas, also known as the Undying One. Well, he died. That's why we're here.
Next one. Okay, my first feature film, Eagle vs. Shark. Jermaine Clement, Lauren Taylor, and this was my first foray into the feature filmmaking world, and it still holds a very dear place in my heart.
Hey, fool! Sucker. You foolish sucker.
What's my favourite memory, or any memory from this? It was super cheap, and I think I did most of the jobs on set. I think I maybe have even done catering. You want to be a star, you got to start at the bottom. Flight of the Concords. Okay, the show and the duo who put New Zealand on the map and New Zealand comedy on the map, and Jermaine and Brett and Jermaine, 2 of my best friends. We've known each other for a very long time, and what I remember from this show, and this was shot here in New York, and all I remember is shooting on the streets and lots of police not doing much.
Too many motherfuckers fucking with my
I mean, they're good cops, but I mean, they're retired cops, I guess, is what you'd say. The Jackie Brown Diaries. Now, Jackie is a good friend of mine, and this is yet another show where I did probably about 30 seconds of work, and I played bongo drums on this. That's my memory. I played bongo drums, and I couldn't wait to get out of there, but she's still a friend of mine, and we're working on something coming up in the next year or 2. Yeah, Jackie Brown. Boy, okay, look at all the little laurels, the wreaths. Oh, look at them all. Look at that. Winner Audience Award. I can't even read where that was. I think we maybe made most of these up. I wrote that font. So good memory of this. This was shot in my hometown in New Zealand, in the house that I grew up in, and a lot of my family was in the film. And fun fact, my dad did bury a bag of money in a field and tried to dig it up and never found it again. And that's in the movie. The Inbetweener. You guys. Okay, so The Inbetweeners, my favourite thing that I've made that's been cancelled. My memory of this, I wrote Jojo Rabbit while I was working on this. So lots of good things come from things that you don't want to do. Okay, Hunt for the Wilderpeople. Honestly, maybe almost my favourite of my films. Shh, don't tell anyone. Controversial, I know. But this film was just an absolute joy to make. Every memory is just wonderful. Sam Neill. So this is Sam Neill. This is one of the greatest actors known to humanity. And you know why he's great? Because he played Damien in Omen 3. You remember Omen 1 and 2? Well, there's a third one. And he plays grown-up evil Damien. Sam Neill. Wellington Paranormal. This is a spin-off from What We Do in the Shadows. There are 2 police officers in What We Do in the Shadows. Karen and Mike, and that was before Karen was like a dirty word. But these two are fantastic actors, and we've got to show some more love for the Karens, man. Karens were wonderful. Anyway, this is a spin-off, and this I would say we would describe as a mundane X-Files. An X-Files where nothing really happens. Year of the Rabbit. What do I do on this? I mean, Matt's, but I mean, this is Matt. Oh, no, I remember. I distinctly remember. It's a big, funny moustache, and I think, yeah, maybe you can cut to a photo of it, because I can't bet, I think it was like a top hat and an accordion, and that's the only memory I have. But Matt Berry is, I mean, an icon. He's one of my favourite people and favourite actors. He's one of the funniest people I've ever met, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Anything with rabbit in the title, I'm there. Free guy. I've seen this film, and speaking from the heart here, I would say I am the best thing in the movie. There I am there, but not quite as big. Small, I'm sort of stuck all the way down the bottom. Why? Why? Oh, Jodie Comer. Where's she looking? What's she doing up? Who's she looking out there? I should be next. I should be behind him. Big up here. Just like that. Give me some scissors and some glue. I'm going to rearrange this poster. I had such a good time on this because I got to have fun and act with these great guys. And what else can I say about it? Acting is way easier than directing. And I encourage everyone to do that instead of directing. What I loved about this character is I didn't have to do an accent. And I just got to be very playful.
An original? Why would I do that when I can make a sequel?
Sequel?
So we can make it better?
IPs and sequels. That is the thing that people want.
Sean and Ryan were very supportive, and they just let me do, you know, what I wanted. They kept me in my lane, but they're extremely fun people to work with. Oh my God, you guys! This is The Strip, and it's a TV show I was in, and am I on there? Oh, I actually made it to the poster. So that's me, young. I was probably, how old was I? Does anyone know how old I was? 20-something, 25, I'd say. Look how dashing I was. So this was a TV show in New Zealand called The Strip, and guess what it was about? A strip club. And I played a stripper, and why this is very meaningful is because I really hated this job, and I thought to myself, is this all there is for me? Is this my life? Is this all there is? I'm destined to play a stripper on a TV show about a strip club. Great friends though, all of these guys, my friends. But I was in the green room in a G-string, and I was thinking, there's got to be more out there for me, and that's where I wrote my first short film, 2 Cars, 1 Night. And that went on and got nominated for an Oscar, and I never looked back. Oh my God, what is with the rabbit themes and all of my stuff? Okay, Save Ralph, I play a rabbit. This was made by a dear friend of mine, Spencer Sousa, and it's an incredible film about vivisection and animal cruelty. This film really touched a lot of people, and it's a really sweet character. And I voiced this in lockdown. I did a month of lockdown, okay? That's basically, ask anyone in jail, it's the exact same thing. And anyway, so in that period, I voiced this character.
Alrighty, so my name's Ralph. I'm a rabbit, as you can see.
Reservation Dogs. This is something I'm so extremely proud of. Sterling Harjo, who created the show with me, it's his show. And we were at our house, my memory is, we were at my house one night, late at night, and we said, how come there's no shows about Native people that are funny?
Shit, just last week we had 2 cars stolen.
Come on. Quit stressing me out.
This popped out of our heads, and we sold it the next week, and won 0 Emmys. Thor, Love and Thunder. The best Thor of the bunch. Look how jacked Chris got. And one of my favourite things about this is that I so love Natalie. Also, Christian Bale. I mean, it's Christian Bale. Also, Guns N' Roses, A lot of the songs. I did meet Axl Rose once, actually. And he had a lot of stories to tell, which I will not share. Bye-bye. Okay, Lightyear. So, I play a character called Mo in this film, and again, it's voice work, and this film is fantastic. What a great adventure. Also, I love the twist towards the end. Do you guys want to know what the twist is? He's the bad guy. That's my memory of watching that movie. I was like, what? Time Bandits. Lisa Kudrow, the greatest living comedian. Finally, I'm on the poster for something, and there's Jermaine. This is a show that lasted one glorious season. Why didn't it have another season, Taika? Tell us. Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Too expensive. My favourite thing about this show was that we got to shoot in New Zealand. And if you ever get a chance to come to New Zealand, we don't want you. But I will say that, I can report it's a great place. And if you ever get a chance to shoot down there, you won't get a chance because we don't want you. But, that's my favourite memory, is being at home with my countrymen shooting Time Bandits. Next goal wins. So this is a film it's a true story, based on the worst football team in the world, soccer team in the world, and it was American Samoa, and this is the true what do you call it? Fiction. What? Depiction? Adaptation? Whatever you call it. I've been making films for 22 years and I still don't know any of the terminology. Okay, so we took a real story and we ripped it off. And what was great about this, my favourite thing, we got to shoot in Hawaii and have a lot of my friends. It was like a Polynesian community. We brought all of these beautiful brown faces together and we shot this movie, and it's a celebration of the Pacific. And of course, it wouldn't be a Taika movie unless he crowbars himself into the movie somehow. And there I am. I played a priest. That was the second time I'd played a priest. The first time, if you watch Hunt for the Wilderpeople, which is down there somewhere, I play a priest in that. And the exact same accent and basically the same character, because I've got a very limited range. Last but not... Oh. This is... It's not even the last thing I've done, but you guys have run out of this board stuff. This is Interior Chinatown, and this is on Hulu. So depending on when you watch this, it's either come and gone or it's about to happen imminently. But this is a really, really great show based on Charlie Yu's novel Interior Chinatown, and it's about someone who played by Jimmy O Yang, a guy called Willis Wu, who basically lives in the background of a TV show. He discovers he's living as a background character in like Law and Order, SVU, and then it's about him trying to get into the foreground and coming and stepping into the light. And it speaks to me because I think a lot of us, we're all the main characters of our own stories, aren't we? We're all the main characters in our lives, but even so, we still sometimes feel like we're still in the background, and it's about stepping forward, finding your potential, finding your true worth and your true meaning. Is it? Maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, I'm very proud of this, and I hope you all get to watch it. Thank you so much for joining me in this trip down memory lane, and I'm sure there'll be many more memories to come.